Alright, in this video I'm going to take you through a beginner's level legs, bums and Tums workout. So the focus of this workout is quite simple. We're going to work our legs, our butt and our tummies. All you have to do is find a little space and join in along with me. I'm going to take care of the time and I'm going to take care of all the moves. So just try to keep up as best you can, and when you need to rest, take that opportunity to do so. Once you start to get good at this, feel free to stick on some music and work out with me as you like. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so just to get warm, we're just going to run through some of the exercises. Take your feet outside your hips and set your butt down and back into a squat. Keep your chest up nice and tall and keep your abs nice and tight. Okay, we're just going to take this to a bottom half pulse. So sit nice and low, still keep the chest up, and turn the knees out in line with toes as you stay low. And you're going to start to feel the quads and into the butt cheeks. Alright, stay nice and low. I want you to take 2 steps to the left. Then move back. So stay nice and low and keep the feet nice and narrow just now as we move. Keep the chest up, and remember to keep the abs turned on nice and tight. Alright, give the legs a little shake out. Okay, I want you to come down onto your back. So if you want to grab a towel, grab one and put it down. From here, take your hands to the floor, press both heels into the floor and push it up into a glute bridge. Take the hips nice and high at the top and pull the glutes in nice and tight. Alright, you should start to feel the lower body fire up and the butt cheeks squeeze nice and tight. From there, bring the legs up nice and straight, take the hands up towards the toes and just lift the chest off the floor. We call this a toe reach. Tuck in the chin, and if you need an option you can bend the knees. Alright, your last move, roll over onto your front, take your hands under your shoulders, and all you're going to do is bring your right knee to your right elbow, and then straight back. Left knee to left elbow, and then straight back. Keep your hands under your shoulders, and push your hips into the floor to keep the back long and flat. Alright, jump up. Okay, a little bit warmer, hopefully. So that was just about 2 minutes to get us warm. Now all we're going to do is work into the main body of the exercise. So, first things first, we're going to go back to that squat. Take your feet just outside your hips and lift your chest. Alright, for 30 seconds, start to squat. So all we're going to do is work for 90 seconds here in total. Keep sitting the hips down and back. And keep the chest up. You're just halfway through your squat. How's it feel? You can slow it down if you need to, or you can go a little bit quicker if it feels good. Alright, everybody stay at the bottom. Push the knees wide and come into that pulse. Now this is where you're going to start to feel that burn. All I want you to check here is that right now your feet are just outside your hips. So if you feel like you're quite wide, bring your legs back in, because we're going to go wide in a minute or two. Starting to burn yet? Try to push the knees more forward to feel the quads. Whew. Okay, start to step. 2 to the left and 2 to the right. The lower you stay, the more you're going to work the outside of those thighs. Stay nice and low. Keep those tummies nice and tight. So when we take this to a wider stance, you're going to really feel it burn more into the glutes. So right now, keep the focus on the front of the thigh and a little bit into the outside of the legs. Alright, shake it out. 90 seconds done, you got 15 seconds to rest. So at this point, if you need to grab a drink, go ahead and grab one. And then we're going to get ready for the sumo. So, for the sumo, take your feet as wide as you can. Turn your toes out and let's squat. Remember to keep the chest up when you're squatting in the sumo, and your butt's going to go a little bit lower now, just below knee line. How are the legs feeling? You got 5 seconds left. Keep it coming. Alright, double pulse at the bottom. Stay low. Stay lifted. Sink those hips right back. And really open the knees wide so you hit the outside of the glutes on this one. If you start to struggle, you can shake it out, but get back in as soon as you can. Still got 5 seconds. Keep it up. Okay, let's take a walk. 2, and then back. Now stay super wide in this one, and really work the outside of the glutes as you step. Last 15 seconds on this just now. Three, 2, shake it out. Whoa! How are the legs feeling? Grab a quick drink and shake it all out. Okay, we're going to go into another set of exercises now, and we're going to come down onto the floor for these ones. So if you need a bit of space, find it, grab a drink and join me down. Away. Wants to join in. Alright, nope, we're not ready. See you later. Bye. Okay, so come on down onto your back. And we're going to set up that toe reach. So, lengthen your legs straight up above your hips. Press your lower back into the floor. And when you're ready, hands are going to reach up. And off we go. Now remember, the option in this one is to bend the knees. Try to keep the fingers together and aim for the shoelaces. Keep the chin tucked in to protect your neck, and make sure you're lifting with the abdominals rather than the neck and shoulders. Last few seconds. Alright, take your hands to your temples, and all you're going to do is twist and cross one leg down. So twist and cross one leg down. If that's too much, you can bend the knees and you can take it to a static cross crawl, or you can take the toes to the floor and just lift one as you rotate. So there's lots of options in this. You should feel that right up the midline of the tummy, and you should feel the insides twist as you get that shoulder across the body. Alright, last one we're going to do is a reverse crunch. So keeping the legs up, lift your tailbone off the floor and then push it back down. So tailbone lifts straight up and then comes straight back down. All you're doing is lifting with your lower abdominals. Whew. And feeling that squeeze in the lower abs. Again, if you need an option, bend the knees. But you want to keep the knees above the hips the whole time. Just a few more seconds. We're nearly done, don't worry. It should be getting harder now. Alright, relax. Whoa. How was that? Tummy's on fire? They should be. Okay, take a quick drink and then we're going to go through that whole sequence one more time. So, if you found any of the moves a little bit challenging, listen for the options and give it a bash. When you're ready, come on down and set up that toe reach. Legs straight above hips, hands towards the toes. On your marks, get set, off we go. Now as you're lifting this time, imagine trying to get your ribs closer to your hips. So as you lift up, you want to press down and
all that's going to do is start to train the lower abs a little harder. Okay, hands to temples, bring in that cross scroll. Now remember the options here. You pick whichever level is going to work best for you. The focus in this one, keep it going, is to make sure you're rotating the inside of your muscles. So when that shoulder comes across your body, you want to feel that there's a rope in your stomach and you're consciously twisting that rope as if you're trying to squeeze the juice out of your abs. That brings the burn. Okay, last move, reverse crunch. Hips up and then lower. Now be conscious in this movement that you're only lifting from the hip flexors and the tailbone to come straight up and down. If you feel like you're swinging but your knees are coming all the way across your body, reset and just focus on keeping the knees in line with the hips the whole time. That's going to work a lot deeper into the lower abdominals and get you more from that exercise. Last 4, 3, 2 and 1. Alright, last round we're going to take to the floor, so grab a drink, do whatever you need to do, and we're going to set ourselves up for a single leg glute bridge. Alright, for your single leg glute bridge, all you want to do is bring one heel nice and close to the bum and lift your opposite leg straight off the floor. All we're going to do is take our hips straight up to the sky and straight back down. Sounds simple? Once you're in position, lengthen your hands and on your marks, get set, let's go. Push the hips up and then down. Now we're only going to do this for 15 seconds, so make sure that they're really good reps. At the top, drive the outside of your heel into the floor. Give me one more. Now switch legs on the way down. So opposite heel to floor, leg lift, and then push up and into that heel. Okay, bring both heels to the floor. Lift both legs up so that you're in a top half bridge, and then pulse towards the sky at the top. The smaller you keep that range, sun is blinding me, the smaller you keep that range, the more you're going to work the hips and the glutes. 10 seconds. Alright, your last exercise, we're going to roll back to that mountain climber position. So come on round, hands under shoulders, bring one knee to the outside of the elbow and then back. If that feels good, you can go a little bit quicker. Just try to keep the back long and flat and the abs nice and tight. Last 10 seconds, make it to the finish. Rest. Alright, how are we feeling? So far so good? We got one more round of that to do and then that's your workout over. So glute bridge left and right, double pulses and some mountain climbers to finish. 90 more seconds is all you gotta give. So come onto your back, sit up, one heel on the floor, other leg lifted, and let's get ready to do it. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Now just remember, at the top of the glute bridge, all the weight is in the heel. So if all the weight is in the heel, you're going to be able to push further through the hamstring and squeeze the glutes tighter at the top. Switch legs. Now that feeling should be the same on both sides. If it's a little bit harder, that means you're just going to have to keep working on that weaker side until it catches up, and we won't advance the movements any further until you can do so. Alright, both feet on the floor, top half pulses. Up we come. Now really focus on driving the hips out at the top and squeezing the glutes in as hard as you can. If it feels good, go a little bit quicker. Okay, last 30 seconds. Roll over, hands in, and off we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Boom! Just like that. So all we've done is 15 minutes there. Short warm up at the start, 3 rounds of each of the exercises, back to back. That's all you got to do. Your heart rate should be lifted a little bit, and it's enough to get you moving and get some of those calories burned. So thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the workout. Stick at it, and once you start to feel really good, you can do more than one back to back.